I'm not going to stop taking off. And when the mandate's gone, I will still wear my mask everywhere when I get out of the car in public.
And you really see a difference in that, like, wow,
yeah,
like I can go unnoticed now.
I won't look strange, because everybody knows about COVID in the United States. Even if no one else is wearing it, I'm still not going to look strange for wearing it. Like, oh, he just wants to protect, he doesn't want to get COVID, or he doesn't want to give something away, that you may have COVID and want to give it away. It's gonna be great.
I never No, I was going to say, I never thought of that really from like a celebrity point of view. I mean, it really does help.
Yeah. But I think that also, I'm going to wear, because in this day and frame, if a Black man can wear a mask inside of a bank or store, that's wonderful. Things are changing a little bit. They haven't got all the way, but,
things are changing a little bit.
Yeah.
What about live in front of a studio audience? Did you give any, advice to Damon Wayans, who played Willis?
No, I just watched him play it, but I enjoyed him. I enjoyed the heck out of it. John Lithgow was amazing. I thought Kevin Hart was good. I thought that Damon Wayans was good, and I forgot the name of the woman who played Charlotte Ray. She was amazing.
What about Snoop Dogg?
Oh, Snoop Dogg was hilarious playing Vernon, because he sounded, he was taller than Vernon, but he sounded like him, which was great. And he knew, I guess he must have watched the show and knew exactly how to act.
That to me was like epic. I'm like, wait, Snoop Dogg is involved in this?
Yeah, the fro and everything.
I love that.
And the same exact shirts we had on those episodes. That's what was more hysterical.
I mean, this whole thing with like the Norman Lear, I think it's a brilliant idea. I mean, they've all been really good.
And that's why, I'm like, if we get this reboot done, it's going to be amazing. It's going to work well with the fans, and people are going to watch it. It's the kind of show that people want to see again. And like I said, Diff'rent Strokes never shied away from, true stories and real themes. And I think that this show can do the same thing. A lot of shows on TV, are covering things that, are too political or too something else, cover the right things that make sense, cover the issues we have going on in this country, So I think it'd be great to be able to do that. Like we had one episode where I think was hilarious, where when Willis first adopts the kids, he takes the kids to the hospital because one is sick, little girl is sick, takes them to the hospital, or a little boy, whichever way, is sick. And so Willis has to go do something. So, the nurse stays with them and goes out. And the kid convinces the doctor that they don't know who Willis is. So now the security's coming. They think Willis has kidnapped these two white kids. But what makes it really funny is when the security is there and the hospital supervisor gets there, they're like, "Oh, kid, oh, really?" And they go, "Well, we actually know that is because Willis built half of his wing. We know who Willis Jackson is. We don't know who you are. So you're not going to get away." And then I catch you looking at it, I got you. You thought you were going to get one over on me, but you didn't. And then that starts their whole relationship into a great relationship, because the kid realizes Willis is a lot wiser than he realizes. And, Willis tried all this stuff on Mr. Drummond. So that's why he's very aware of what this kid's going to do.
Listen, you have it.
Oh, yeah.
That is just, plus the facts of life, girls. And again, like I think, like you said, like there's so many nuances where like surprise Willis like basically built this wing.
Yeah.
And then there's these bigger serious issues that could be tied in and dealt with as well.
Oh, definitely.
If they were gonna make, you've done so much in your life. If they were gonna make a movie based on your life, like are there any?
We're actually on the road to getting it done. It's gonna get done probably this year, I think. This year, probably this year.
Wow.
I'm working with somebody really famous. I can't say who it is yet, but it's going to get done. I think it's time that people do see my life story from the point of view that's real and not from the media's point of view.
I think so, because there's so much out there spun by the media.
Oh, yeah. They spin everything.
Do you have any, like, if you were going to have your choice, like actors like in their 20s, like to play that?
No idea yet. Going to have to search that out. Somebody's got to be a dynamic actor to play me with all those emotions I went through as a kid, so they got to be able to play them.
I was thinking like a Jaden Smith. That's just what I was thinking when I was
sitting. He's too young. I don't think he's young enough, because he's got to start younger.
Right. Or maybe have different people. But that's wow.
But I will tell you this: I've seen Jaden Smith. He's a good actor. I watched him in the movie where he was a year in a life, or a day in a life in a year. That one, he was amazing in that. I was blown away. I knew he had some talent, but I didn't know he had that much talent. The kid is really good. Hey, stop it. My cat's trying to get in my.
I was going to say, see, didn't you miss your cat in the house?
I missed him.
No, Jaden has a lot of range too. A lot of range.
I was blown away. I didn't know that, but I was blown away. He does.
Anything else you want to share with us that you have that you're working on, or?
That's about it. We're working on all that. You know, we got a reality. I think me and Lamar are gonna do a reality show. Our reality show is gonna be like Paris Hilton, I think, and Nicole Richie's like that. We go out places, we do things, we involve ourselves in things. Would be hysterical having me and Lamar do these things. I think it'd be hysterical.
Todd, why haven't you been producing shows for like the past 10 years? These are all great ideas.
I know. I have so many of them, believe me. We got a lot of company just started. We got our LLC finally, and we have some amazing scripts. We have one script called Bus Ride, which is romantic comedy, hysterical. We even got a vampire movie. It's called The Dragon, and it's called The Dragon because it's about Dracula. And our Dracula is different than everyone else's because ours is, he can walk in daylight because he's the first. But what makes him so unique is the fact that he has lived a bunch of other lives. So, you know, because he can turn himself into whoever he wants to be, you know. And so he's lived all these kind of stuff. So you find out about how many lives this guy has lived to be who he is today. Now he doesn't want to hurt mankind. He wants to help mankind. So it's really good.
Wow. And this reality show idea with Lamar, you're picturing like Paris and Nicole, like fish out of water.
Same thing. Yep. Putting us in situations that we have to try to get out of, you know.
Wow.
Maybe hysterical. Could you imagine me and Lamar being horse trainers, or me and Lamar be working at a meat shop, or me and Lamar, you know, selling cars? Could you imagine that? It'd be hysterical. It'd be really funny.
It would be hysterical. And then also like what we talked about before, like Lamar is authentic because he's not, it's real.
What's making it funny about me and Lamar is we always bet. So we betting, okay, if you get this, I bet you $100 I could do this better than you can. And he's like, all right, bet on. Then we're going to do it. I think the audience will be cracking up off of us.
Well, Lamar has the E connection. He was on Keeping Up with the Kardashians for all those.
Well, yeah, but we got another connection that's really good, but we can't tell you yet.
Oh my God. Well, listen, before you go, I have to say there's very few moments in pop culture history that make me jealous, but when you gave Julie Chen the "what you talking about, Julie," I got jealous. So here, can David from Behind the Velvet Rope have a "what you talking about, David"?
Sure. What you talking about, David?
Julie,
hey, the way that it came to Julie Chen was perfect right in the moment, you know, and she loved it. It was hysterical. She loved it. It was great.
I was like, Julie Chen is like such a part of that show. Like, I mean, if she ever wants to leave that job, I say give her whatever she wants because I can't watch
Julie
Big
Chen
Brother.
is an amazing, sweet, and beautiful person. She's wonderful. She's a great person. I'm glad that I was on the show to get a chance to see her in person and talk with her.
I absolutely love that. And I'm like, of course you're going to say this to Julie. I'm like, it's amazing. Where can everyone find you? Are you on any, I mean, I know you're
on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. My Instagram is not verified, but it will be eventually. But my Twitter is verified and all that. And I'm on Facebook and all that. So
awesome. I'll share.
Come on, join me and join the wonderful things that I always say. I always say very good things.
I'm going to share all the links with everyone too, because I follow you on all accounts.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you. This has been, I've wanted to talk to you for a long time. Diff'rent Strokes is one of the best shows of all time. Loved you on everything. And this was a great season. Like you were one of the shining parts of this season.
Thank you. That's we got to start writing into Sony and tell them to do the reboot because it's going to be great.
I am going to spread the word about this reboot. I think it's like the best thing that I ever heard in years. So
thank you.
Honestly, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it.
You got it. Have a good day. Take care.
Take care, Todd. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.